Hey, what's up guys? It's Awake. Today I'm going to show you guys the best 5 decks in the game right now, in my opinion. I see pro players with these all day long. I see like just thousands of matches going with these decks, so just take my word for it. The first one, we are going to start off with my deck, the one that I'm pretty good with, and we are going to go with Graveyard. And so it has Bomber instead of the Ice Wizard. And most of the time, they actually use Fireball in this version. So we're going to use Fireball. And because it's underleveled, we're going to go into a classic challenge. And I'm going to like kind of just show you guys how each deck works. Oh my gosh, my volume. Alright, and I'm going to just show you guys basically how you want to play each deck. Okay, so right here, we're just going to activate King Tower and Baby Dragon. You always want to, if they're going to give you value like that, you always want to take it. It looks like this is going to be bait, like log bait. So this isn't like a too bad of a matchup, but he definitely has a chance at winning, so I think he's going to Princess the Bridge, so let's just predict it with a Knight. Oh my god, okay, so we got it. That's super awesome for us. We're just going to go in for a Graveyard now, because I don't think he has his Goblin Gang back in cycle, and he's cycling to it. Okay, there we go. He's trying to predict his Goblin Gang. It looks like we get it down there. He played it in a little bit different spot than I would have liked, but that's okay. Yep, I was going to say, we're going to let go of that Knight because I know I'm down Elixir. Even though we took a little bit of damage, I wanted to be safe to make sure he wasn't going in for a tricky barrel. Sometimes it's better just to wait with the bar barrel instead of just dropping it, because you never know what's going to happen. We're going to Goblin Cage and prevent him from going Princess at the bridge as soon as that Barbarian dies. And you usually want to do that. You want to just protect your bridge, because if they get all these random chip damage, you could easily lose the game. And we're dropping our Baby Dragon behind the King Tower so that he can't rocket both my tower and the Baby Dragon. And so depending on what he wants to do here, I think he may have given up. Yeah, so it looks like he's going to give up. He's going to give us the free win. Probably a smart decision on his part. Jumping into the next matchup, we're going to be using Mega Knight bait with Prince. So this is Prince Mega Knight bait. This is a super strong and easy deck to learn. I definitely recommend this deck. Alright, so we will jump right into it. And if you guys want to copy the decks, you can always just pause the video and go to wherever you want. So we're going to just send in a miner and see what he wants to do. Okay, so he's going to go Mother Witch. We're just going to drop a Prince in the back, and that's going to completely deny the Hog, and it's going to kill the Mother Witch unless he drops something. So I guess let's see. Maybe I'll hold out Zap just in case he wants to drop like a Skeleton Army to protect her or something. Okay, so looks like there's the Skeleton Army. We're going to zap it still just so that the Prince gets a couple hits on that Lumberjack. And then we're just going to chill. We're going to split Goblin Gang. And then when those goblins get close, we are going to send in a miner to the back because he doesn't have Tornado in this deck, so it's okay to drop him. Okay, I guess he does, but we kind of still drop it in like a safer type of spot. Okay, so in this situation, we're just going to Inferno first, and then we're going to see what he wants to do. He might have E-Wiz. Yep, I kind of figured he might. So we're just going to zap that and Fireball. Especially if he's going to drop it right next to his Sparky like that. And so now that I know he has no... Okay, yeah. Wow, interesting. Yeah, I was going to say, now that I know he had nothing in cycle for that, definitely going to go in. I think that might actually take his tower. Yeah. Yeah, he messed up right there, and he was trying to block the bridge, or he was trying to stop that Inferno like one tile higher, and because he misplayed, we punished him by sending in a miner. So you can always do that. Like, that's why this is like such a good deck, is that you've got all these different bait cards to help you make plays like that. So we're just going to hold out Zap, because we know he has Skeleton Army in hand. Looks like he's just going to give it up. So we're going to actually zap that Sparky just so I can take care of that tower. because I don't know, because I already know he's going to go in for a protection, and he's going to drop his, okay. We're going to start a Prince down low, and just Inferno Dragon again. Here we go. And then, as soon as that Mega Knight, as soon as that shoots, that ground troop, oh my gosh, sorry, it's getting a little bit intense. We're going to zap this Sparky, just so it dies. And then we are going to Miner and Bats on his King Tower. And it looks like that's going to be game, because I don't think he has anything for all this spam going on. And it looks like he doesn't. That's GG. Guys, so jumping into the third matchup, we are going to use this Pekka Bridge spam deck with Ram Rider and the Mother Witch. This is the strongest deck ever, and I'm going to show you guys why. And I will see you in the game. Alright, jumping in against Pelino from Los Chiquiles. We're going to wait a second. He's not going to play anything. Okay, we're going to play a Bandit in the back. Just because I don't want to be boring for you guys. I definitely do not want to do that. I'm going to fireball those minions. I just kind of figure why not. Okay, so it forced out a Musketeer. Interesting. Alright, so we're just going to Dark Prince now. So he has minions, Musketeer. Interesting. So this looks like it's going to be against Graveyard. Okay, so he just played his Bowler. Okay, maybe it's not Graveyard because he has, interesting. So I don't think he knows that you can't Tornado a Ram Rider. It's just not possible. I'm sorry, man. What are you doing, man? Okay. So, Pekka's gonna just clean up shop. That Bowler's gonna get a couple hits on my tower, but that's okay because the counter push I'm about to have is actually crazy. I'm gonna drop a Mother Witch behind because he's probably gonna drop some type of spam unit behind. Even if he doesn't, look at those two hogs, and that also gets a hit. I was thinking about fireballing it, but I kind of knew he'd play minions, so just decided not to. Maybe I should have played like a Bandit. I think that would have been a better play. At least we're going to play the Bandit now. That's going to be a dead Royal Ghost, yep. Okay, and so he doesn't have his Bowler in cycle, and he's low on Elixir, guys, so this is a really good Ram Rider that I just sent in, and he missed his Snowball. He is just not playing well. It's a really strong deck as well. Like, defensively, it is amazing. We are just going to Pekka right on top of all that. Yeah, I'm not too sure why he sent in that. Sent in those Royal Hogs. Okay, so we're going to Bandit in the pocket. And then we're going to Ram Rider. Yep, so Ram Rider gets a charge. We're just going to Pekka right here because we already know he's going to go in for his Royal Hogs. And this time we're just going to Fireball. And that push is basically dead. I guess we'll just Barbarian Barrel. There's really nothing he can do. And I will see you guys with the next deck. So jumping into the next match, guys, we have the Balloon, Bowler, and the Lumberjack with Electro Dragon. This is a super strong combo. And I'm going to show you guys why. I'll see you guys in the game. Alright, so going against Tom from Slovak Powers. Okay, so he's just going to go Hog Rider first plate, and we're just going to Lumberjack. So he's got Tesla. Okay, so this is probably Hog EQ with Firecracker. So he spent a Tesla, which is his best counter for our Balloon. So we're just going to wait a second. Yeah. And so he just spent his other good counter versus our Balloon. So we are going to go in for a Bar Barrel and a Balloon. And I think that's going to be a really good play. Yep. Okay, so it forced out a really late really late Tesla, which died immediately. And I think he's low on elixir, so I'm just going to go for a Lumberjack in front of this and maybe freeze, depending on what he wants to do. Okay. I'm okay with that trade. I made him spend quite a lot of elixir. If he goes in for a Hog Rider, I would have bowlered, but otherwise I'm just going to let that go. And I'm going to Electro Dragon down low. And I know he's going to Hog Rider his next play, so I'm just going to hold my Tornado 2 tiles above my King Tower, so I can just easily activate King. Looks like he goes in for a weird Tesla all the way over there. That's just not a good play. This time we will freeze. And then, yeah, so he definitely should have went for a Hog Rider earlier. The placement for the Tornado that I just used to activate King Tower and take 0 hits. I'm going to show it to you guys. Just 1 second. Let me kill the Firecracker. Okay, so it's right here. And if a good way to know that is you want to just like kind of pre-place your cards or like look at where you're going to drop your card. You just got to know it's 2 tiles above. So it's 2 tiles above the King Tower. That's all you really got to know. Okay, so we're just going to bowler. This time we're going to Tornado. That's not going to go anywhere. That Hog Rider will not get a hit. Maybe. No, okay. Yeah, as I say, I don't think the Rage will let it, but maybe. Got a little bit scary for a second, but even then, we're just up so much. We're going to Inferno High, Barbarian Barrel, and then cycle all the way back to a Lumberjack. I'm not too sure why he even decided to defend the Electro Dragon, because he still had his Tesla up, and Inferno Dragon doesn't do much. We're just going to bowler like this, and even if he goes Hog Rider like that, we'll just freeze it, Tornado it back. There's only 4 seconds, and that's going to be GG's. I will see you guys in the next one. Alright guys, jumping into the last match of today's video, we are going to use, where is it? Lava Hound Clone. This is a super strong deck, and I'm going to show you guys why. I think you guys will like this one. Alright, so with Lava Hound Clone, you wanna, if you have Lava Hound in for your first play, you're usually gonna win. So we're just gonna Lava Hound first play and see what he wants to do. He's gonna mini Pekka same lane. I am more than okay with that. We're gonna Flying Machine like this, and then Bats. That's not gonna get any hits. Not too well played by him. And so, okay, so he just spent his Electro Wizard. And he's already got his Witch down. So, just like that. Look at how he can't really deal with the Swarm. His Tesla just died. Like, guys, this deck, you gotta try it out. It's ridiculous. Like, you guys want a good deck? Look at this. We got arrows for that. There's nothing he can do. And all we're gonna do now is we're just gonna Lava Hound again. He doesn't have Tesla and cycle. He's gonna have to cycle a couple cards. Even if he goes on the offensive, we might even just let it go, seeing how badly he defended my first push. And so he might mini Pekka like the bridge over on this side, or maybe he'll mini Pekka in the back again. Okay, so this time he goes for a Witch instead. Very interesting. We're just going to Flying Machine high. We're going to Baby Dragon behind, because I definitely expected him to go in right there. And then, yep, I was trying to predict his E-Wiz with the Bats. And we get it. So I knew he was going to try and save his Witch for some reason. Not too sure why he would try and save his Witch, but, you know, maybe he's got something, I don't know. So we're just going to arrows everything. Ignore the rest of that damage, and we're just going to Lava Hound again. Alright guys, so now that we're in double elixir, this is like where the power of this deck is really about to be shown. Okay. Okay, so we're going to Skeleton Army and then Baby Dragon over here. And then we're going to Bats like this. And we're actually going to go in for a Lumberjack this time. We're going to arrows on defense. We're going to go in for a Skeleton Army. And then we are going to clone. And I think he's dead, guys. I think that's officially him giving up, you know? And so, just like I said, this deck is so strong. It is ridiculous. Like, I'm just now spamming at the bridge at this point. I'm really just spamming. Really nothing he can do. Feels bad. Anyways, thank you guys for watching today's video.